What's up, y'all? My name is Kron, and Nidoking! Nidoking is power! My god, Nidoking. And you're gonna find out why. But, anyways, this is a Battle Spot Special Battle. So, right now it's 6v6, no items. So, keep that in mind. And then I'm bringing Cradily, Milotic, and Skarmory as my defensive Pokemon, and Crocodile, Alakazam, and Nidoking as my offensive. I chose those three just because I'm like, I don't really use them, especially not Crocodile. I felt I kind of just bred it and then didn't use it at all. Actually, with all these guys. But yeah, so I just brought them and I was like, yeah, why not? And then the other three defensive are just amazing walls. And then Caleb here is bringing Venusaur, Helioptile, Metagross, Haxorus, Charizard, and Milotic. So keep in mind there's no items, so no Megas and no choice items. So, yeah. Let's get this started. No, come on. There we go. Steady. So last battle, I didn't get the face cam up because, the video got messed up. Hopefully that won't happen this time. I'll, like, save it and copy it places, so, maybe it won't get corrupted. I don't know what happened, honestly, last time. So, I start off with Cradily just to get the rocks up. And I don't know if this person knew what he was doing there. Maybe he just never fought a Cradily before. But he goes for the Scald and that activates my Storm Train. So basically I get free rocks up because more special attack really won't help at all because he's definitely switching that Milotic out. So he switches into Metagross as I go for the Toxic. So that was a magnificent play on his part. Either he predicted my Toxic, which is crazy, or he just wanted to take whatever stab move I could dish out. So I switched into Skarmory because I knew I could take whatever stab move he could dish out. So he withdraws Metagross because he's like, I can't do crap to this thing at all. So then he switches into Venusaur for I'm not really sure why. Because if I had, well, I guess I couldn't possibly have gone for a flying type attack because I went for the spikes. More entry hazards, woo! But yeah, he switches out. I guess it was a misclick. I have no idea, honestly. So I went for the Drill Peck here. Honestly, I wish I had gone for the spikes, but at the same time, I'm kind of not because I get this Charizard down really low. So I'm not sure why he switches out again. He could have gotten an attack off, taking on my Skarmory maybe. Switches back into his Venusaur. I think at this point I switched out because I'm like I don't want to sack off my Venusaur. I mean my Skarmory. Either that, or I went for nope. Yeah, I switched out. I feel like I get another layer of spikes up eventually. I'm not sure. So I switch into Milotic. I'm like, oh, poo. Not sure if he just wanted to play the super mind games there, but he succeeded in whatever he wanted to do. So I switch back out into Skarmory, obviously. Take the Giga Drain like a semi-champ. So Venusaur gets that much health back. And then he goes for a Hidden Power Fire, I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, oh, that does a lot, and it's faster than me. So there's my second layer of spikes. So I'm like, oh, I kind of wish I went for attack then. Well, guess what I'm switching out to? Oh, I switched on Crocodile. Ha, not Milotic. But yeah, I basically switched into Crocodile to either take an attack, dish an attack, and sack it off, basically. I honestly thought Fire Fang would do a lot more. Well, I guess it did a lot, but not enough to survive a Giga Drain, basically. And that made me sad. So Crocodile's gone. I didn't get to really use it like I planned. But I started this team, believe it or not, I was like, I'm going to use Nidoking. And then what would work good with Nidoking? So Nidoking's supposed to be the start of the show. So I switched into Alakazam because I know it's faster than what the hell it can dish out. And then he brings out Metagross. Takes more spikes and stealth rock damage, which is slowly racking up. Don't get me wrong. And then I go for the Psychic, which is 4 times, 4 times resisted. So that doesn't do jack poop. So then I switch back out to Milotic to take whatever attack he wants to dish out, which is then Headbutt, apparently. And then I realized, oh, without Marvel Scale, Milotic is really not that physically defensive. Because I don't have the Flame Orb on Milotic anymore. So that makes me kind of sad. So yeah! Begin the reign of Nidoking! And also, an interesting backstory behind Nidoking. Wait for it. Boom! there goes Metagross to the hand of Nidoking. But interesting backstory. I was just breeding Ivies and egg moves under this Nidoking in case it needed any like Sucker Punch or something. I don't know why. But boom! There goes Milotic. Oh, Nidoking. I was so excited at that point. I was like, no item, no life orb, no choice specs can kill a Milotic with a holy jeez Louise. That is power. Straight power. But then, and then he uses Dragon Claw, which I expected. I was like, okay, well, there goes down the reign of Nidoking. But I live at 29! I don't even have full IVs in defense or HP. I was, whoa! Down goes Haxorus! Oh my god! Nidoking! Nidoking. So at this point, I was fearing the quick attack. Oh, I didn't finish my story. So 3 eggs into breeding for egg moves and semi-IVs. This shiny thing hatches. I'm like, no Masuda, no not. Woo! Woo! I'm using this thing. So I expected a quick attack there to kill, but he went for the Surf, so actually my switch into Cradily was as good as possible. And then Charizard switches out. Oh man, I really wish Nidoking could have lived the Surf or something, because then Charizard would have gone down in front of Nidoking too, but 'tis not to be. 'Tis not to be. And then out comes Venusaur. So Cradily can't really touch it because it can't Toxic it, and Energy Ball does poop, and what else? I don't know. I don't know what else I can do. I recover. So he goes for the Giga Drain. That actually does a lot more than I thought. Cradily's a special defensive wall, and that did a lot. So I was like, I got a special attack boost. This might do something. No, it didn't. That was a terrible logic on my part. So I send back out Skarmory to sack it off, basically, and then if not, I can get a Drill Peck off or something. Goes for the Growth, sets up on me, so I'm like, ooh, really? You want to do that now, buddy, old friend? So he obviously takes me out with an HP Fire. Pretty sure it's an HP Fire. It didn't use HP on anything else, so I'm just gonna guess it's HP Fire. Out back comes Nidoking. Bow goes to Venusaur. I don't even know what I was doing for the other ones, but that's 4. If you count Charizard, that's 5. Down to Nidoking. Oh my god, Nidoking is so good. So good. And then there's the quick attack I was fearing, but guess what? 13. I only did 16. And there's a Sludge Bomb for the win. Bow! Nidoking sweep! Oh my god, Nidoking sweep. That Helioptile didn't force me out. Nidoking would have decimated his entire team. Except for Charizard, which went down to entry hazards, but... Now, I hope you understand the power, the sheer power, the sheer force, get it, of Nidoking. Especially when it's a shiny that hatches from the 3rd ed when you're not even trying. That was beautiful. Whew! And it was the hidden ability, Hustle, which was just, whoa. If it wasn't sheer force, honestly, I'd be a little disappointed. Because it was breeding for nature too, so it was modest. I would have been really sad. That would have been really sad if it was modest and not sheer force. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And if you did, leave a comment talking about your favorite Pokemon that you can sweep with. Because for now, mine is Nidoking. But until next time, Penguin Nation.